Hi Sagittarius, welcome to my channel Baddison Intuitive Tarot. In today's reading, I'm taking a look at your romantic love life for the entire month of March 2023. I will be pulling a 9-card spread, see who comes through your reading today with romantic intentions towards you. I will find out how they truly feel about you deep down, what is their next move, and the situation surrounding you guys' relationship, okay? Now, Sagittarius, if you're in a recent no contact situation where you and your person haven't spoken in the last few days, up to a couple of weeks or so, and you're wondering what the heck is going on and will they reach out to me in March, I will pull their hidden feelings at the end of the reading to find out how they feel about you during this time and if they plan to reach out, okay? Now, Sagittarius, I already started your reading. I was about 5 minutes into it until my freaking cat Merlin, who's a Gemini, so some of you guys could be dealing with a Gemini, hopped up on the table and just started knocking everything down and then showed you her butt. So I was like, no, Sagittarius is not going to want that. So I had to redo it. Okay, but in that reading, it felt like someone was coming in to talk to you. There was a very important conversation. There could have been some disruption that happened between the two of you a little while ago that left you guys feeling kind of like at a loss about where the relationship is going. And just as I'm saying that, the Empress to the Death card. Okay, so there is a connection that is coming through again for your reading where there's growth around it, there's potential around it, but something sudden happens that kind of like disrupts the flow. Just like when I was doing your reading and, you know, my cat suddenly hops up and disrupts the flow. Okay, so we'll see if that card, that energy comes back out. But it definitely felt like you and another person were going to be having a serious conversation about where the relationship is going to go. Okay? Sagittarius, 9-card spread. Who's coming through with romantic feelings? 2 more shuffles. 1. And that's a bonus one. 2. Let's rock this deck for my beautiful Saggies. Alright, so you got some bonus cards. Alright, the first card out is the Page of Swords. So it feels like in the month of March, Sagittarius, you're going to discover something about your relationship with somebody, and it might surprise you because look at your facial expression. You're like, whoa, I was not expecting that. Alright, it's coming out with the Ace of Cups and the 3 of Swords. Okay, so it feels like to me there's someone coming through this reading today that there's romantic feelings, there's a desire to have something, but there's something external disrupting the flow of the relationship. And it could be a third party, whether it's a family member getting involved or someone that still hasn't healed from a third party, or just something disrupted, you know, you and another person. It doesn't have to happen. There could be, you know, a message in this reading today that helps you avoid that if it hasn't happened already. All right, so let's get the rest of your spread. The first card out is the Empress, and that Empress with that Death card was here a moment ago. There's someone coming through here that wants to see this grow with you, wants to see this relationship expand and just, you know, be bigger than it is right now. Okay, for some of you, you have been already in a long-term relationship with this person where there could be children involved, because the Empress normally comes up as a mother in my readings. But if that's not the case, there is this energy of someone feeling like you are a very loving person, a very nurturing person, but something may have interrupted somebody's plans, right? The 5 of Swords, Gemini energy. Now the 5 of Swords is conflict. The 5 of Swords is, you know, 2 people just like not getting along for a moment, and then that small argument turns into a bigger argument than it needed to be, right? Because it shows me you staring down at the ground at these 3 swords, looking at them thinking, why did that have to happen? And then somebody flying off from an argument. So it's like you and a person this month are going to get into a minor argument that blows out into something bigger, and instead of resolving it at that moment in time, somebody here just exits and avoids the argument altogether and then leaves it unfinished, where it could have been resolved if 2 people were to grab those swords up here and speak their truth to each other, right? And I got the 3 of Swords right here, and I got the Page of Swords. So it's telling me somebody here, whether you or your person, was ready to speak their truth, but another person abandoned the conversation. Whether it's because they avoid conflict, or you, or someone wasn't ready to reveal their truth, right? Because I feel like there's a lot of love between you and another person, or a lot of potential for something to grow and to develop. But it was like a disagreement that went too far, right? Because the Five of Swords is that argument where, you know, it comes out of nowhere sometimes, and then two people are trying to one-up each other, trying to get the last word. Nobody's actively listening to everybody, and then it gets to a point where you get so frustrated inside that you go for the jugular. You say something that you normally would not ever say to this person, but you want to hurt them so bad because they are hurting you verbally. So someone threw a verbal missile at somebody, or is about to, in the month of March, and this can be avoided if it hasn't happened yet. It feels like there's some sort of external disruption, whether it was a fight about money, whether it was a fight about a commitment, whether it was, you know, family, friends, whatever getting involved. Something disrupted or will disrupt this new beginning, Ace of Cups. Okay, let me get the rest of your spread. We have the Knight of Cups. So there is romantic feelings coming through here. Someone has feelings that they want to express to somebody, but they've got their back turned to somebody. Look at these two cards next to each other, Sagittarius. So there's someone coming through that has romantic feelings for you, but they've got their back turned to you. And you've got your back turned towards them, which is telling me that there was a misunderstanding and you both were kind of like, you know, brooding in your own way separately. Okay? Or this is going to happen. Now, if this does not resonate, don't force it. If you're in a relationship that is going good, everybody's happy, don't attach yourself to this if things are fine, all right? You're never bound to an outcome in a reading, all right? Don't force it. This is for the Sagittarians that have someone that you love and that loves you. There is a desire to have a new beginning, but something interfered, and it can be resolved if two people communicate with each other, okay? Then pick up those swords and talk. Six of Wands. Now the Six of Wands is influencing the Empress. Someone here may get a lot of attention, may be successful at their job, maybe in the public eye, or there's just this energy of wanting to rise above any conflict, any challenges, and create victory in a situation. The Six of Wands is the energy of coming out of the Five of Wands, and the Five of Wands in tarot is drama, conflict, fighting, not just having any conflict resolution. Right? This Empress energy wants to resolve something. This Empress is a very compassionate person, a very forgiving person, a very loving person, right? But there's someone here that's turning their back on the situation right now. Whether they feel like they need a little bit of time to just simmer in their feelings and then come to a conversation later at a later time or something. All right, there could be an age difference here. I'm feeling like you may be a little bit older than this person. And this person is like quick to be in and out with that Knight of Cups energy, because Knights are travelers. It's like at the first sign of conflict, this person like storms out the door, or, you know, is very on and off with their attention, right? They're always changing their mind about what they want. We have the Queen of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. Now, there could have been a fight about another person, whether family member or romantic interest trying to interfere with you guys' relationship. There could have been another person that someone was fighting about. And then we have the Page of Wands. So this Knight of Cups person wants to reach out and talk and you know, connect with you, Sagittarius, in March, but it feels like they want to skirt around the underlying issue. So whomever you're dealing with romantically, Sagittarius, they're wanting to come back and talk to you, but they want to blow things over. They don't want to talk about what you guys were arguing about, or this is going to happen later into the month if you haven't had that argument yet. It's the energy of, all right, Sagittarius, I don't want to talk about that. Can we just have dinner? Can we just go watch a good movie? Why do we always have to talk about that heavy stuff? It's someone that doesn't like to talk about that heavy stuff. They're always wanting to play. They're always wanting to be flirty and childlike, and not in a condescending way. It's just that this person doesn't like to attach themselves to, you know, drama, even if they created the drama, right? It's just someone here wants to reconnect with you, but in a fun way. They want to get back to the good times or the early times where things were a little bit simple. But this has to be resolved, otherwise it's going to happen again. All right, so if you're separated from someone right now, it looks like there's going to be a reconciliation, at least a reconciliation in communication. But to avoid this happening again, you guys have to get to the underlying issue here, so that way it's a successful reconciliation instead of a temporary one. 3 more cards. Ace of Wands. So Sagittarius, you've got a new start approaching you, whether it's with this same person that I'm pulling in right now or someone entirely different. You've got this burst of energy at the start of Aries season is what it's feeling like for me. You're going to have a burst of energy. You're going to feel very attractive. You're going to feel rested. You're going to feel really motivated to take on any opportunity, whether creatively or passionately or romantically. You're just going to feel really good about yourself towards the end of the month. It's like something may have knocked you off of your throne a little bit, may have left you feeling like defeated, frustrated, just over it. And towards Aries season, you're just going to get a rush of, you know, adrenaline. You're a fire sign. Fire signs do great in other fire sign placements. All right, I'm a Leo, and I have a blast during Leo season, Aries season, and Sagittarius season. All right, we all are full of energy. And when we're being influenced by another fire sign, oh man, watch out. We are productive, we're creative, we're fun, we get a lot of attention. And it looks like you're going to be getting a lot of attention the more you separate yourself from this and just focus on your self-care, focus on yourself. This person's coming back around, but do you want them or do you want something new? What's your outcome? The Lovers, Gemini energy. Okay. The Lovers. Whew. So Sagittarius, there's going to be a choice that you're going to need to make from your heart. There's someone wanting to get close to you in March, whether you're dealing with this person or this is somebody brand new. It's somebody here. But I'm strongly getting that there is a temptation here, and all of a sudden I can't speak louder. So it almost feels like it's a secret, right? Like maybe you don't want other people to know that you and this person are reconciling. Or there's other people in the mix that would stir up drama if you guys were to reconnect, like someone saying, hey, that person's not good for you, why are you back together with that person? Or if this is someone new in your life, you don't want this other person to know that you've already quickly moved on. Because I'm seeing all these apples here with that serpent popping out of that tree, and it kind of looks like someone's being tempted to bite the apple. All right, but you're getting closer to somebody at the end of the month. What's your advice, Sagittarius? The Four of Cups. If someone's coming back with the same old song and dance, not making any positive changes, they're telling you to reject it. But if someone's coming towards you with a sincere offer and they're being genuine and they're being very loving, maybe don't give a quick no or a quick yes. You know, reevaluate your feelings, reevaluate your emotions, all right? Because this looks like a jam-packed month for you, dedicated to figuring out what you want to do with the people in your life, and also career-wise, it feels like something is transitioning for you in a positive way. And this Five of Swords doesn't even have to be connected to a romantic love. This could be you fighting with a sibling or a coworker or a friend and just feeling like you just want to like not people this month, and peopling just freaks you out right now because people are just like stressing you out. But it feels like you're going to spend some time alone for a little bit and just nurture yourself, and then you're going to feel a gust of adrenaline in a good way. Your overall energy this month is the Four of Wands. So there could be disruption in your home that is normally stable, or this is saying that there is a stable relationship that is here for you, but there needs to be some work done. You know, fill in the cracks, you know, remodel the home, things like that, because there's something going on. And now I see the Justice card, so some of you guys could be dealing with a legal situation, or there's a situation involving karma. Karma is being bounced right now in the month of March. All right, but this is also telling me that you want to get what you deserve, right? You want to be treated fairly, and if someone's not treating you fairly, you need to just focus on you and treat you good. So I'm going to clarify. Whoa. For some reason, I'm like talking a mile a minute in your reading. I mean, I'm a Bostonian, so it's easy for me, but this is like turbo speed. All right, clarify. I want to clarify these first three cards that wanted to come out. Okay, let's clarify those really quick. What are these Three of Swords, Page of Swords, and the Ace of Cups about? Maybe fighting about an offer, maybe fighting about whether someone wanted a commitment or was serious about a relationship. What is this Three of Swords, Page of Swords, Ace of Cups, Page of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles, and the Empress, and the Six of Pentacles? What it feels like to me, Sagittarius, is you've got someone here that likes you, that wants to be with you, but you may feel like they don't take the relationship as seriously as you. It's like you have someone here that wants to come in when it's fun, when it's playful, just to have a good time, but when it comes to doing all the work that involves with making a relationship strong, that's when they bounce. It's like a kid putting their fingers in the air is going, no, 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 I want to hear about fun stuff. I don't want to hear about my chores I had to do, you know? It's like the friend that wants to be around for the good celebrations but doesn't want to be there to keep your hair out of the toilet while you're throwing up. Like, on their terms. Like, it's like someone doesn't want to deal with something. Clarify the Empress. I hope this is all making sense, Sagittarius. I really do. Clarify that Empress. Clarify that Empress. The Ace of Cups and the Empress. So some of you guys are definitely parents, all right? I'm getting a strong maternal or paternal energy off of you, Sagittarius, but if you're not a parent, you just have this very loving energy about you that would make you a really good parent, right? You might have some dogs and cats. There is a love offer here for you, Sagittarius, and I already saw that a moment ago, okay? There is a love offer, but you kind of got your back turned towards it because there's a part of you that is trying to figure out if this love offer is going to give you the love that you deserve, or if you feel like it's just going to pacify you until something dramatic happens between you and somebody. Because you may feel like you never feel settled with somebody. Like you always have to be on eggs or eggshells with somebody. Like you might feel like you have someone that comes and goes, comes in and then withdraws your energy, comes in and withdraws their energy, and it's like you can never feel settled, you never feel comfortable, you always feel like you're about to expect them to abandon the situation, or this is flipped for somebody that's watching. Clarify that Five of Swords, please. The Devil and the Judgment card, Temperance is right here. The Star, the World, and the Four of Cups. Yeah, it feels like there was a lesson here, or there's about to be a lesson in March between you and another person. Like something may feel like an unexpected argument, but it was actually planned, universally planned. Like it was meant to happen to create change for somebody if someone was being stagnant or preventing themselves from moving forward in a different direction. Because a cycle is getting ready to close for you with that World card, Sagittarius. Like a rejection is your protection is what it feels like with that Four of Cups coming up again. Like if you feel like somebody abandoned you on their own accord, it's actually the universe orchestrating it because they felt like this person was stalling you from possibly meeting the one that you're meant to be with that Star card. Or if this is not meant to be someone that you break up with, maybe this argument needs to take place or needed to take place to get you guys to really see things for what they are and look at what needs to be worked on in order for you guys to have that healthy relationship that you really do desire with each other, so that it's not make up break up all the time. Because I'm really getting the energy that you're connecting with someone that there has been some on and off energy, like false starts, where it feels so exhausting having to go through a repeated cycle over and over again. It's like, man, when will we get off of this ride? We keep on making up and then breaking up is what it feels like with that Devil to the Judgment. Okay? I do feel like someone's going to want a second chance or a third chance or however it's been. But you've got this energy about you, Sagittarius, where you're like, you know what? I want to focus on myself right now. Clarify that Page of Wands. There is a message coming towards you. Please clarify this Page of Wands. This is not going to resonate with a lot of you Sagittarians, but it has to be recorded because somebody needs to hear it. The Moon and the Three of Swords. Okay? So the Moon and the Three of Swords is definitely telling me that someone's got a lot of hidden fears surrounding whether this is going to just end in heartache or it's something to just separate from. What is this Page of Wands? Three of Wands. And the Hanged Man. It's like somebody here is wanting to explore a stable relationship and they're trying to figure out, am I already in a stable relationship, or is this just going to bring me, you know, a lot of stress in my life? All right. Someone's getting their confidence up this month. Ooh, and the light just changed when I said that. All right. And then there's the Six of Cups. I feel like you and this person have history together, or there's children involved, or if it's not children or history that you guys have like a best friend vibe with the Six of Cups, where you guys hold on to each other because you guys feel really like bonded to each other in a friendship way. But when it comes to romantic endeavors, you guys have conflict, it feels like. Clarify the Ace of Wands. Seven of Wands. You standing up for yourself this month and possibly choosing a new path for yourself with that Fool energy. throwing yourself to your work, 8 of Pentacles. But there is a love connection that is showing up here in your outcome position. So let's see. Because you can defend yourself and choose a new path while still being in a relationship. You're just being more independent from that relationship. But for others, there's someone new here. What is this Lover's card? Major for Gemini. The 3 of Cups. You're going to be dating somebody or having a reunion with somebody, a meeting of the minds with somebody. After an ending with the Death card to the Queen of Swords. Look at that. And that card wanted to come out earlier with the Empress. All right. And then there's the Tower. Why is Sagittarius' advice the 4 of Cups? Man, it feels like the universe is flipping your life upside down this month, Sagittarius. Not going to lie. It feels like the universe took your life and went, flipped it upside down. Because that's what it feels like. It's like at the start of the month, you may feel like it's one way, and then all of a sudden at the end of the month, your life does a 180. But it feels for good reasons, for your highest good. Like this meant to happen because you may have gotten too comfortable or was too settling in some way. Or why the 4 of Cups? The 10 of Swords. You're getting ready to potentially reject somebody's offer this month and go towards something new for yourself. But I don't feel like, I mean, there's love around you. You might be getting closer to a friend during this time for support. But there's just this energy of you possibly letting somebody go. All right, because you feel like they're too in and out. They may ghost you from time to time and then reappear in your life. It feels like somebody that doesn't know what they want, and then they come back to you because it's comfortable, and then they change their mind again. All right, this is for the recent no contact people. Time has brought me clarity about us. I made the wrong choices. So someone's feeling like they made the wrong choice and they're going to come back around, and you may be telling them, look, that wrong choice was wrong, yes, but I'm not taking you back. Your silence feels safer to me. I don't want to get hurt again. I want to hold you again. I need to feel your body next to mine. I knew you were right, but I couldn't admit it to myself or you. Yeah, whoever you may be having a fight with, they knew you were right, but just wanted to win the argument at all costs, even if nobody won. That's what it feels like. This could be reversed for cross watchers, okay? But I don't read for cross watchers. But it feels like the universe is about to flip your life upside down in order for you to gain a better perspective of where your life needs to go. And some sort of blessing is coming in for you. Some sort of beautiful blessing is coming in for you. So just nurture yourself a bit, Sagittarius, and know that you are always protected and everything happens for a reason. For your growth, for your learning. All right? So I hope this made sense. And I'm sorry if it felt very intense, but I didn't pick the cards. So hope it helps. If it did, please rock that like and subscribe button for your girl. And if you would like to book a private reading, the link to my website is in the description box below with this video. Later, Gators.